Tama na ang chismis.
Hi, magandang araw. I am Prince Perez Silanon from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Social Studies 1A. And today, I'll be presenting to you the philosophy of education I have created and developed as a response to the existing problems of teaching social studies education to the Filipino students. But first, let us discuss first what is philosophy of education. According to Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy, philosophy of education is a branch of applied practical philosophy concerned with the nature and aims of education and the philosophical problems arising from educational theory and practices. So meaning to say that the philosophy of education is a branch of applied philosophy that focuses on the fundamental questions related to education. It examines the nature of education itself, what it truly means to educate someone. It also explores the purposes or goals that education should serve in society. One key question is what should be taught and why should certain subject be prioritized. Additionally, it looks on the roles of teachers and students, considering how they interact with the ideal relationship between them should be. The philosophy of education also deals with ethical issues like fairness and equality in education. It questions how education can be foster critical thinking and especially personal development. Now let us try to dig in on the philosophy of education that I created and developed in response to the existing problems in teaching social studies education in the Philippines. But first, let us understand what is the importance of social studies education in the Philippines. Social studies education plays a crucial role in the Filipino students since Philippines is a very historical, culturally diverse, and I say complex societal dynamic. And what makes our society dynamics is because of the cultural diversity. So our culture, hindi lang siya basta diverse because of the region that separates us. Even in small communities, meron pa rin cultural diversity. So in social studies education, the students can develop a greater understanding of the nation, of our national identity, o yung tinatawag natin pagka-Pilipino, the Filipino values and social obligation by learning our nation's heritage, the cultural legacy of the Philippines, and social reality, especially in the Philippines. Ano ba yung nangyayari sa labas ng classroom? Ano ba yung nangyayari sa lipunan? No? And because of that, we can develop and we can cultivate and improve the civic competencies of our student. Now, we will try to articulately discuss the goals and objectives and the backbone of Herpertism that we will try to discuss later. But first, let us talk on the identified issues or existing problems in teaching social studies education in the Philippines. The first problem in teaching social studies education in the Philippines is the use of language. According to these two teachers that I have interviewed, one from public school and one from a private Catholic school, the first problem in teaching social studies education is the use of language. Sabi nga nila, siguro, yung isa sa pinakaunang dahilan kung bakit nahihirapang unawain ng mga bata, yung mga konsepto na pilit ibinabato sa kanila, ay dahil hindi angkop yung paggamit natin ng lengguwahe sa klase. Language has always been and will always be a premium ingredient in teaching, regardless of the subject or regardless of the intensity of the lessons. However, yun nga, the misuse of language or the use of inappropriate language can cause a confusion to the students and may give them a hard time in understanding the lessons that the teachers are trying to relay to them. Now, in the context of senior high school, there's humanities and social sciences subject and social studies subject as well, it is more focused on improving the civic competencies of the students. So, it is vital for them to understand the concepts and ideas that teachers are relying to them. Additionally, one of the interviewers said that alam naman natin na sa pagtuturo, hindi natin may iwasan yung madalas na paggamit ng wikang English compared to the Filipino language. Wherein, nagkakaroon tayo ng pagkakalayo-layo dun sa ating pagkakakinanlan bilang mga Filipino at sa ating pagmamahal sa ating bansa at wika. So, isa daw dapat sa mga maitatak sa mga bata, lalo na in the field of social studies, is the patriotism. Kung saan nagkakaroon dapat ng pagmamahal yung mga bata sa kanilang bansa. And of of course, that is a part of our identity as a Filipino. And if there is a use of language na hindi kasi naiintindihan ng mga bata, salita ka ng salita ng English, pero yung mga bata, they only understand their vernacular language, their mother tongue. Now, no matter how good of the teacher you are, and no matter how interesting your topic may be, if the students cannot absorb the lesson because of the misuse of language, it would make no sense at all. Salita ka ng salita dun sa harap. English ka ng English, pero nga nakasanayan nitong mga bata is the vernacular. Hindi nila maiintindihan yung mga konsepto, yung mga ideya na itinuturo natin sa larangan ng araling panlipunan. So how are they going to improve their civic competency? Paano sila makakatulong dun sa pagbabago ng lipunan na kinabibilangan natin? No? This will lead as well, not just on formulating misconception from the perspective of the student, but also in the way of understanding. Here comes the line, walang pagkatuto. No, the students cannot possess the things that they need to know. And because walang pagkakaintindihan, walang pagkakaunawaan. At dahil walang pagkakaunawaan, ibig sabihin walang pagkatuto. Second problem is the lack of interest. Sabi nila, isa sa mga problemang hinaharap na daw nila doon sa pagtuturo ng aral lipunan ay yung kawalan ng interest ng mga bata. People think that social studies education is a dull subject. Nakakaantok, nakaka-boring. So, teachers are finding it difficult to pick the students' interest, no? And the need to present social studies lessons in the most captivating manner is one of their difficulties. Paano ba natin ituturo ang araling panlipunan sa kanila in the most engaging way possible, in the most creative way possible? Kasi in the first place, the mindset of teaching social studies education in the Philippines is that ito ay nakaka-antok. This is more on history. Nakakabago, sabi ng mga bata. And to help us resolve these problems in teaching social studies education in the Philippines, I have developed and created this philosophy of education named Herperchism. It came from three words: her from hermeneutics, per from the name of the proponent, peri, and chism from the word chismis. So this philosophy mainly focuses on the approach of the teaching of the teachers in teaching the social studies education. Now, in this philosophy, the teachers are expected to use the combination of hermeneutics and chismis as an approach in teaching social studies education. So, using hermeneutics approach is like telling a story to another person. The only challenge in this approach is that you have to dissect and do a research on the background of the lesson. Use social context on when the writings were written. No, lastly, the author of the text, in which you have to identify first where are they coming from, the social context of them when they were writing. So in totality, hermeneutics is all about telling a story but in an in-depth way. As for chismis naman, the Philippines views chismis as a culture that affects interpersonal interaction. So in Herperchism, it suggests that the teaching should combine the formal, the in-depth analysis of hermeneutics with the more casual conversation nature of chismis. No? And on the other hand, chismis reflects also the Filipino's culture focused on casual chattering and interpersonal connection. And isa doon sa sabi ng mga teacher na nakausap ko during our interview is that tayo mga Pilipino, we are very fond of chismis because we love listening. And in chismis, kahit gano'n pa nakakabugot yung kwento, dahil chismis siya, and the approach of how you say it is like a chismis, and that's what makes the topic or the lesson more interesting if we will try to give them an in-depth understanding of the lesson in the way of teaching them and in the way of teaching them. No, so our expected outcomes, we can ensure the understanding of the student to improve more their civic competencies, and that would be all. Thank you, maraming salamat at magandang araw.